So guys, I'm back. I've been doing some off-camera mining, and let me just tell you, this video is going to be crazy. Hello everybody, and welcome back to my TF2 trading series, the most entertaining series on this platform on YouTube in 2025.
Tactical nuke incoming!
You know what? This is crazy. It's 2025. 2015 was 10 years ago. That's crazy if you ask me, yeah? We're getting old. We're all getting old. Guys, hit the like and subscribe if you feel like you're getting old. Okay, you know what? Anyways, I would like to thank you everyone for 316 subscribers. If you're one of those odd fellas who haven't subscribed and is watching my videos, you better subscribe, or I will be there at your house, going to do a TF2 trade with you in real life. And I may be begging, because I am, but your subscription to my channel allows me to get a step closer to being able to earn and monetize my videos on YouTube. Anyways, thank you for everyone for watching my videos and subscribing though. The amount of views I've been getting has motivated me to put more effort and try to get the videos done faster. I've been doing a lot of trades, so you'll be able to see a lot of content now. I'm going to try to finish this yap and get right into the video. Alright, enough talking. Let your favorite broke hustler get back into the trades. We have managed to do this here. So unlike last video, we are bringing back the profit counter and the inventory counter so you guys can track my little stats through the trades, how much profit I'm making and stuff, just so it looks more appealing too, Enough of the knows and whatever. Last episode we ended at 21 keys and 42.22 refined. Let's get into the first trade. So I bought an unusual on STN, and what they do for you is they give you the unusual.
I bought an unusual on stntrading.eu, and what they do for you is they give you the unusual.
Yo, chill the fuck out, yo.
I bought an Asus High Tyrantium helmet, I said that right, for 10 keys. And with the helmet I got a refined and a scrap back in change from the bot. This is really good soldier unusual in my opinion. Anyway, it's one of the greatest robo soldier hats in my opinion, so I had high hopes for it. Especially since I was the only seller in the market and I only bought it for half a key above buy order, so it was a good quick buy from the site. So, I hop on a trade server like any other trader would. Every trader's on a trade server. Everyone's trading on trade servers nowadays, guys? Yeah, enough lying to myself. I saw someone on a trade server trying to get rid of their frontier justice, and surprise, surprise, contrary to popular belief, I managed to get a trade done on a trade server. Enough trade server. Okay, I need to stop talk. This trade had profited me 3 keys and 1.11 refined. This is an estimate, due to the buy orders being 17 keys at the time on the Frontier Justice. So I was practically playing about 14 keys if you put in mind to how much I paid for the unusual itself for the Frontier Justice. And then yet again, I got a trade done on a trade server, chilling, trying to squeeze the most juice out of the Frontier Justice as I could. I don't want to sell it to a buy order straight away. For some reason I wanted to get more out of it, so I saw some engineer chilling, minding his own business. I added him and asked him if he was interested in the Frontier Justice. Then we talked, some time passed, and he ended up buying it for 18 keys, which is the standard price for the Frontier Justice, meaning I managed to squeeze enough out of it to get me another key. Sorry guys, I thought I was Eminem there, trying to get my last breaths out by talking. So in the end, I made a big 4 keys profit in first 2 trades. So I, like the little rat that I am, went searching for unusuals and managed to find another deal on STN, surprise to nobody. This time it was a Cloud9 mining light, selling for about 12 keys and 28.88 refined, which is a key above its buy orders. However, I did see another person buying for 14 keys on backpack.tf. Meaning I had the chance to almost make 2 keys in profit if I decided to take it, send him the trade, and pray he would accept. Because that guy wasn't a bot, it was a real person, there's a risk involved in that, but who cares? Praying that it wasn't an old advertisement, I sent the guy the trade, and decided to wait out, see if he'd accept. But you know how it is, high risk, high reward. I'm risky like that. We got the gambler's mindset, guys. We should double our inventory next time by just gambling all of it, and getting double back, High risk, high reward, huh? Well, anyways, it all paid off. The guy accepted the trade for 14 keys. So this time, being the lowlife I am, back on STN trading. Never expect anything else from me, guys. This time, I was dabbling my feet in something new, and I managed to find a good deal on an unusual skin flamethrower thing. Sorry, guys. The computer inside my brain, was taking some time to process words. Anyways, so back to it. Bought myself a hot, seriously snowed flamethrower in Battlescard. It was pretty ugly, but only 24.44 refined above buy orders. At desperate times like these, we thank STN for any gracious deals they hand out. Anyways, I was hoping to re-quick sell it for a couple more keys than I paid, since it wasn't a bad gun, and the effect is pretty popular from what I'm aware of. I know that cool is the worst effect for unusuals. Anyways, so I went around advertising on Discord servers, DMing people who often buy quick sells, and then I managed to hand it over to Mr. SB Bacon. The great lad took off my hands for nice 23 keys. I could have held on to it and maybe got more out of it, but if I want my inventory to grow fast in a short period of time, I would rather focus on doing smaller quick flips than such as quick buying and quick selling in order to build up my inventory and, you know, get more trades done at the same time. Anyways, back at it again on my favorite website. This time around, I found an unusual El Mustachio going around for a key above buy orders. It was being sold for about $40 consistently. This is about like 24 keys, I'd say. So there was about a 7 key room for profit for, you know, marketplace.tf traders. So I'd try find one, re-quick sell it to them, and let them list it on the site, as they end up profiting in the long term by waiting for it to sell. But I'm not that patient. So I'm trying to get the quick flips, quick profits, quick. Let's go! Next day, chilling at uni, and I saw that my trade got accepted. I sent a trade offer to the legendary marketplacian Eric, who I have traded with before. He had bought it for 18 keys, earning me a nice key profit overnight. However, this trade wasn't recorded because I was at uni, guys. I'm a studious fella like that, locked in. Anyways, here we go again, back at STN trading. I'm not unfortunately sponsored by the site. I wish I was, you know. Like, imagine how much attention I'm giving them right now, guys. Anyways, that was a joke, just so you know. Sarcasm, you know. Anyways, I bought a kilowatt snaggletooth. Since I've previously had good luck with them, you know, the snaggletooth hats, I decided to check it out, and it was only selling for 15 ref over its buy orders, so it would not be terrible at all. Then while waiting for the other hat to sell, I found another good deal on my favorite site of all time, you know. It was a Demo Man Unusual with a really good effect, and it was only 13 keys, 50 refined under buy orders, which I could have easily flipped it right there and then for an extra 50 refined. But the reason I didn't do that, guys, because I'm smart. You know, the next seller was at 23 keys, the profit margin was big, so I decided to go around and see if anyone may be interested, because in my opinion, the hat may be ugly, the effect was nice. And yes, I think this is the first time we've got 2 unusual hats at once. Really shows you how we have made a lot of progress since we've started. And I just wanted to let you guys know that keep trading, you'll get somewhere. Don't give up. Or give me all your items. Fuck. Anyways, you know, big trade. I got rid of the Wicked Wick Bombard Brigader in a mixed downgrade for 3 unusual taunts, 2 normal taunts, and 38.33 refined. I was mainly looking to dump all the items to bots because I was estimating about a key profit. I know it may seem like I might lose money from dumping all the items to the bots, but the unusual taunts had a low profit margin, and the normal taunts were very liquid. You know, like normal taunts, surprisingly liquid items, so you know, there's no much room to profit on any of those stuff. So easiest choice for me to make the most money in the most time was to just sell everything to bots. However, before I did that, I had an offer to sell the Snaggletooth for 12 keys. However, there's a reason for this. Someone on a trade server, yep, trade server guys, had asked me to buy their unusual for 11 keys. So I'm gonna take that small amount of profit from the Snaggletooth and reinvest it into another unusual. So after selling the Snaggletooth, I went ahead and bought a snack stack. You said it right. For 11 keys, the price I was offered to buy it for. And I took it because I was instantly going to sell it to STN for 11 keys, 31.80 refined. The reason being, the hat is very ugly, on heavy as well, hard to sell. The effect was pretty nice, and there was no profit margin at all. So there was no reason for me to keep the unusual and try, you know, squeeze any juice out of it because no one was going to realistically take it from me apart from STN. So now I went ahead and sold every items I've gotten from the past few trades in order to see how much profit I've made. And after selling all the items, I managed to make another 2 keys profit, meaning the big downgrade from my Wicked Wick unusual profited me about 1.5 keys, more or less. Either way, this was really good for me because these trades were done in a short period of time. And you know what they say, guys, time equals money. And you know when you're trading on TF2, that is correct. Haha. Alright, enough of making people cringe. I am a very self-aware human being, and that's why I was searching through classifieds, through random effects, random hats, you know, and I stumbled across a batter's helmet. This one was a blizzardy storm effect, and I saw that this guy was selling it for like some high amount, but it wasn't being touched for a while. Like, this guy had it listed up for I think 2 months or something. So I decided to offer 29 keys. And I did this because I saw that STN was buying it for almost 33 keys. So I thought, if he doesn't know what STN is, I'll take it off his hands. I'm paying a bit more than the backpack.tf buy orders. I think I was paying like 3 keys more or so. Anyways, the whole point is, if I get lucky and he takes my trade, I would get myself a few keys profit. And so the guy did take the trade for 29 keys, and I ended up dumping the hat straight onto STN. At the same time, I had about 90 refined laying around, so I decided to buy a key, bringing us to a total of 36 keys, 32.33 refined, which is crazy progress from where we started. Coming right up, my favorite site, shocker to nobody, I found a pretty nice spy hat. Well, I'm only saying pretty nice because of the top hat aspect. The rest of it looks so, like, ugly, I can't lie. Like, hate me if you want, it looks like a deformed skeleton was stuck onto it. It's built like those emojis you'd see on those Chinese phones. However, the effect, I can agree on it being very lovely looking. However, enough describing the unusual as if I was some Quebble Cup AI.
Bumbling through brush, my botanical escapade continued. Snagged on leaves, but hey, more crafting supplies. Jackpot.
I bought this for about 7 refined above buy orders. Well, I knew the buy orders were pretty inflated. However, I saw that in its history it had good sales, about 40 keys. So I'll try my luck re-quick selling it. I then surprisingly found someone trading on a TF2 trade server, and they added me. You guys don't know how much of a rare occurrence it is for someone to add you when you're advertising that you're selling an item. I mean, honestly speaking, at that point, I should have opened a case, because the odds of me getting an unusual would have been greater than this occurrence. Anyways, he ended up offering, and we negotiated, and I got a kilowatt law, which in my opinion seemed pretty inflated, with the buy orders being really high, nearing 32 keys, 2 keys onto that, and an iron bomber, which was about 2 keys overpay already if I managed to dump everything to bots. So, after a while of struggling, I had managed to successfully get rid of the iron bomber to bots, because every bot I tried to send a trade request to had no keys. I don't know why. It took so long, but finally a bot got some keys, and I sold it for 61.77 refined. Then I bought a key since they dropped down to 64.22 refined. After doing all of that, I asked my marketplace sellers that I knew if they would be interested in quick buying the law. So the legend SP Bacon himself snagged it from me for 33 keys, which is a key above the buy orders, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Now I was so close to reaching 40 keys. I decided to go back onto STN like a blood-sucking leech in some river, you know, swimming about, looking for the unusuals, looking for the good deals, and I found a Raindew beanie. How do you say this word, man? Raindew beanie. Who came up with this name? Anyways, found a pale nimbus Raindew beanie. At first glance, the effect and the hat look pretty nice, especially for being all class. But the hat, in my opinion, only looks nice on power, guys. Like, I thought it'd be some, like, you know, nice little beanie hat. I mean, it's only 30 keys, not much to like be like excited about, but I didn't realize it'd be this disappointing. Especially with the effect, it looked so like, I don't know, it just didn't look that great. So I didn't really have much hope with it, especially since the item had a really small profit margin, but I was hoping to get rid of it anyways, for at least the smallest amounts of profit. And get rid of it I did, because I managed to downgrade it into an unusual Ice Struck Wanderer's Wool, which had pretty inflated buy orders and a small profit margin, but I would say it looks arguably way more better than whatever I had before. Like, genuinely speaking, it was a very nice unusual. I believe myself that the Wanderer's Wool hat is very underrated. Like, there's multiple styles to it and it just looks good on Soldier. Anyways, enough yapping about that. I would have been able to dump the unusual to buy orders and make profit. And dump it I did, because the buy orders started deflating and I got worried. I thought, like, if I'd sit on this any longer and I wouldn't be able to sell it, I would lose a lot of money if I had to end up getting rid of it to bots. So it was a now or never situation, and I dumped it for 22 keys and 42.55 refined, meaning we made a good estimated half a key profit for the entire trade. Now we were just a bit away from reaching 40 keys, so in order to try and upload a video sooner for you guys, I went on looking to get at least one more quick flip done, so I could get at least 40 keys, for me almost at double of what we had starting off from this episode. Like 21 keys to 40 keys, that's a lot, you know, that's a lot in like a couple of weeks. So I found a Mercs Mohawk selling for almost half a key under backpack buy orders, so I decided to quickly buy it. Didn't think twice. I could have easily dumped the hat onto the bot that was paying 26 keys, meaning I would have instantly got a profit, But I decided to put on a scrap.tf auction, being a bit greedy, but just overall hoping for the best. So, after 12 hours, the auction only got me the 26 keys, matching the buy order from the bot on backpack.tf. But it's okay, because now, after selling it, I had 40 keys and 11.2 to refined. And I just want to say, the hat itself had a really low profit margin. The distance between the highest buyer and the lowest seller had only been 4 keys. So if I was a trader and I was trying to trade for this item, I would rather avoid it because, you know, it wouldn't make me much profit anyway. So anyways, moving on from that hat, we are now at 40 keys and I was happy with the small profit. However, I can finally stop talking and conclude this episode. We have basically almost doubled our inventory since the last episode. We're at the 40 key mark, heading straight towards the 100 key mark. You know, the 100 key goal we had, with the goal being a nice unusual, relatively high tier, has a nice effect. With this unusual, I want to start another series, being the high tier unusual to a god tier unusual series. We are going to make it, guys. Let's hope this goal of achieving the 100 keys goes well, because after we get the 100 keys, we can reach for something as big as 1,000 keys. And also, I'd like to say, for anyone watching up to here, please subscribe if you watched. Please comment. Please just share your thoughts about the video. I would like to let you guys know that at the 100 key goal, I'm going to do a giveaway. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to try keep the episode shorter. This one, almost under 20 minutes, as I'm seeing right now after doing all this talking. I want to thank you all for watching and subscribing. Like, genuinely. After seeing how much views I've been getting and how much people have subscribed from my latest video, I really wanted to make more. So now that I'm back on the grind, and I'll be supplying you guys with more content. I hope I've entertained you guys with all this boring TF2 information and showed you guys how I've made profit trading. I know many have asked for the extensions I used. I will link my extensions in the description, and I know there's one specific extension that I use a lot on sites like STN. It's a very early version of what the developer is working on, and the thing he's working on is going to be some crazy extension with features which will aid in helping make quick trades. Anyways, yeah, thank you for watching. I really mean it, and I hope more of you will continue watching.